I want to talk to you about life. It's just too difficult to be alive, isn't it? To try to function. There's all these people to deal with. I tried to buy a can of tuna fish at the supermarket, and there was this person standing right in front of where I wanted to reach out to get the tuna fish cans. And I waited a while to see if they'd move. They didn't. And they were looking at tuna fish too, but they were taking a real long time on it. Reading the ingredients on each can like they were a book. Pretty boring book if you ask me, but nobody has. So I waited a long while and they didn't move. And I thought about asking them to move. But then they seemed so stupid not to have grasped that I needed to get by them, that I had this awful fear that it would do no good at all to ask them. They'd probably say something like, "Well, move when we're goddamn ready, you nagging bitch." And then what would I do? So I started to cry out of frustration, quietly, so as not to disturb anyone. And still, even while I was softly sobbing, this stupid person still didn't grasp that I needed to get by them. And so I reached over with my fist and I brought it down real hard on his head and I screamed, "Would you kindly move, asshole?" And the person fell to the ground and looked totally startled, and then some child nearby started to cry. And I was still crying, and I couldn't imagine making use of the tuna fish now anyway. And so I shouted at the child to stop crying. I mean, it was drawing way too much attention to me. And I thought, I'm going to take a taxi to the Metropolitan Museum of Modern Art because I need to be surrounded by culture right now. Not tuna fish.